crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creations. So today I'm coming at you with some DIY farmhouse bead garland. So I started doing some of these as I was making the little Christmas in July ornaments, and I decided that made that video way too long. So I decided to break it up. And of course, I keep making these and I keep adding things to them, and they have come out so cute. I wanted to share with you all the different ones I did, and I wanted you to be able to know ahead of time what to be on the lookout for in upcoming stores. So this was the original idea of the ornaments that I saw, and I made a bunch of those and shared them. I'll link that video down below. These beads are from Michaels. They're in their value pack. They have them coated, and of course in the natural wood color, in a lot of different sizes. All the value packs are not applicable for the coupons, but they are a really good deal. You can get these also on Amazon as well. They have nice big packs of beads. You can paint them, you can stain them, they can come colored. I've seen people use RIT dye, all kinds of different things. And I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite ribbons. Of course, that black and white checked, and that one was from Hobby Lobby. And then this one's from Michaels. This is called Slub Ribbon. I love the texture of it. It just makes me think farmhouse when I look at it anyway. Absolutely love it. Now these are things to look out for. This is watercolor tags from Michaels. I did use some of these in the ornaments. They're really nice and thick. Of course you could paint them, color them, cover them with paper. They also have these chalkboard tags. You could do absolutely the same thing. They're even a little bit thicker. They have them in the tag shape, the heart shape. This is a chalkboard tag that Michaels sells. They're 69 cents a piece, so very cost friendly. And of course, if you get a 20% off your total purchase coupon, even better. I've used a lot of the jute cording that the Dollar Tree has. I've gotten some of this even from Michaels. You do have to watch. Some of the holes aren't bore all the way through, so you might have to stick just another like your scissors like in the tip of it or whatever to kind of open it up, but it's manageable. And then I even made a tassel. Now all I did was run this around my hand about 20 times or so, and then wrap it around the top edge part of it and tie it and glue it into place, and then tie it to the tip of that hanging. And I even put a little bit of hot glue on there as well to kind of make sure it holds really good into place. And of course this one I didn't feel like it was fluffy enough, so I'll show you here in a little bit exactly what I did to make that look a little more fuller, because I wish that I would have ran it probably around 40 times instead of just 20. This is what I want you to be on the lookout for. These are from the Target Dollar Spot. This is a leaf. They were $1 last year, and I absolutely love them. I picked them up and never had done anything with them. They're called wood ornaments. They had a couple different leaves and a pumpkin, and they're all really nice. They have like this gold edge to them on a lot of them. Some of them had glitter. Those were not my favorite, so a lot of them I picked up just looked like they had that gold leafing around them. So I just tie a little bow, and I'm going to add it to that string. Some of these I reinforced a little bit better by putting some of the jute in behind it and tying it onto the other piece, but this one I just glued to it. And then I decided to make a little jute bow by doubling it up, and I pull it kind of tight, and I'll cut it to size, and I just kind of doubled that up, and I thought that came out so cute. So I'm going to show you how I actually did the tassel. And normally I run it around my hand, but my hand's really small, and I wanted this one to be a little bit bigger than that, because I feel like these wood ornaments kind of give like a nice bigger presence on those. And I wanted to have it a little bit thicker and a little bit longer. And I take that one piece and I'm just going to wrap it around that top like 1/4 part of the tassel and tie that in a knot. And I'm going to double knot it. And I'm going to take and reinforce it with hot glue at the very beginning of it, and then at the very end, of course. And that will hold it in place. And so far, these have held up really well. And it's just a really easy way to make a tassel. I've seen some people even take it through at the top and not add that piece around it. Somehow or another, mine never end up quite even, so I do end up having to trim them a little at the end. And then I was looking at it, and this jute twine is actually braided. So I undid one of the braids just to see what it would look like, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So I ended up taking the time to do them all. But look how cute that looks. You know, it's like when you take your hair down out of a braid. And then this is the end result. I love that. I want to do the other one like that as well. I just haven't taken the time to undo those braids in that yet. So this is another thing to be on the lookout for. These were little chalkboard tags that they had at the Target dollar spot. I want to say these were $3, but they're super cute. So I removed the jute cord that they already had on it and hung it by just one of those, and I just left the other hole just as it was. And then I even added some more of the silhouette words to it. I did coffee, as you can see over there at the right hand side, but I also did one that says latte and pumpkin. And some of these I added to the Christmas ornaments that I did, but I went back and made some more. So they had this pumpkin ornament as well. They had that leaf, and they had another like maple leaf. So be on the lookout for those this year. I hope they bring those back. All right, now I wanted to show you some of the other beads that Michael's had as well. They have these dark colored ones. There's about 3 different sizes, but these are the larger ones. They also had the smaller ones that were in another package. And Joann's, oh my gosh, they got in these pink ones. They're in with their bagged wood beads, or there's like a bunch of bagged beads. And they had these beautiful pink ones, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to buy some of those. I think they had theirs 40% off. And then these little Hampton Art wood tags. You can add a letter to them. You could add a stamp to them. These are like little mason jar tags. You could definitely use ones like those on some ornaments. And then they had these chalkboard tags at Joann's. These were $3.99, so with a coupon, they would be right around the same price as the ones that Michael's had. And then these wood tags, this is a 4 count of wood tags for $1 at Target dollar spot. So I'm going through all these really quick, but these are things that I want you to be on the lookout for that are probably going to come out this year. And as you can see, I took a silver leafing pin around one of those just to kind of give it an edge. And then I went ahead and added 5 of those pink beads to the tag. And I think it looks so pretty. I love that color. If you like the shabby pink Christmas, perfect. Now these are felt snowflake ornaments. They're $4 at Hobby Lobby. Of course, on sale, even better. You could use them for layering. They sell these at the Dollar Tree. They're awesome. I think they would look good added onto the wood bead garland. And then Michael's even has these that usually come out at Christmas. They have the regular circular chalkboard tags, but these have that little edge at the top to make it look like an ornament. Really cute. They had these ornaments in the Target dollar spot last year that look like little stockings for Christmas. I think it would be fun to add paper to that or anything to dress that up, even just a little bit more. But those are cute, and I love the little fuzzy top that it has on it. And then here's that pumpkin up close that the Target dollar spot has. As you can see, that gold edging. Some of them had glitter on them, so you gotta look out. But I added the word pumpkin to this one. This is the leaf that they also had. So cute. And then these are little stars from the Target dollar spot. They're back again this year. I have already seen those, but they're like the little primitive stars, and they would be really cute. These are ornaments as well from Hobby Lobby that are watering cans. I absolutely love those. And I'll show how I used one of those at the end. They had these little clear snowflakes. I believe those were from Hobby Lobby. And then these buffalo check deer were from the Target dollar spot 2 years ago. These are a Hobby Lobby ornament as well. Love those. Of course, adding these little quote chips from Tim Holtz is just an idea. I haven't done it on any of them yet, but I might go back and add those to it, but it would look good on that little coffee cup. And these are just some little wooden words that says amazing, grateful, and blessed. And I end up adding a couple of those to the projects as well. So this is one of the leaves. I go ahead and add the word fall to it in that copper color. And I just think it came out so cute. I absolutely love this. So pretty. This is one of my favorite ones that I made. I love it. And it's not very long, but it's just long enough to put on one of the shelves. Now they have these little tin cans. They're in the Christmas section. They are $7.99. They did bring them back again this year at Hobby Lobby, so you can be on the lookout for those, as well as the little watering cans. I've seen those back again. But this is so cute. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I have that one hanging up. I added some of that black and white checked ribbon, and I added it to a flag that we bought at the Maple Festival. It's in Highland County in our area, and they make maple everything. It's awesome. Big, humongous craft show, lots of good food, good times. If you've ever been, let me know down below. These watercolor tags were on clearance at Michael's. I just went ahead and picked up a couple of those to have on hand. These are from Factory Direct Craft. I got these back a couple years ago. They still have them in stock though, but they're just really cute. They make me think of primitive stuff, and I've loved primitive and farmhouse. These little wooden ornaments are from Target. They were $3, and you actually got 3 in a pack, so they were only $1 a piece, but that was in their Christmas section. This metal snowflake actually came from Hobby Lobby as well. I don't know if I've seen this one this year, but I have a feeling that that one will probably be back as well if you like something like that. But I'm going to take the pink beads, and I've added on one end one of those wooden tags. I'm going to add the word blessed to it. I'm going to make a little tassel for it. And that just came out really cute. I absolutely love how some of these came out. And then I'm also going to use this little windmill ornament that came from Hobby Lobby. It's $2.99. All their Christmas stuff this week is on sale. Oh, it was $3.99, sorry. It's 40% off. I don't know how long it'll stay. Sometimes they'll take it back off and put it back on. This little skates, and it's actually it's two skates, came from the Target dollar spot last year for $1. I'd love to redo the cover on those and make them just look a little bit different. But here I hung one of the little coffee cups on there with this one. And I did the little windmill. And then there's the tag. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So if nothing else that you take away from this, if you can't find some of these things, if they don't bring them back at the Target dollar spot, there's definitely nothing to despair, because you can look in their Christmas ornaments at Hobby Lobby, and of course Michael's, Walmart, any of those, and find something cute to make with these. But hopefully this just gives you an abundance of ideas. And of course, as usual, I had so much fun making these that I just kept making them. And finally I had to tell myself I needed to stop and make a video, or stop and just go ahead and put this out there. So one of the little chipboard snowflakes, actually a chalk chipboard, I put the word joy in the middle of it. This one I added some lace ribbon to it with the snowman. I didn't want to put it at the top of the snowman because I was afraid it would hide the shape of him. This one is one of the little stars, the primitive stars, and I added a really cute gingham ribbon to that one as well. I thought that light brown looked so good. And as you can see, I've got such a nice little pile here of farmhouse beads, but this is the one that I ended up making this one a little longer, but I added the watering can to it. And I love how it came out. I'm partial. I love them all. It's going to be hard. There's a couple of the little snowman tags. This one is with a the bird. And then on my mantle, my fireplace, I hung just a plain wood bead garland, and you can definitely even do something like that. They sell the wood beaded garland at Hobby Lobby, so you can definitely go buy it pre-made. But there is something about making it, and making it the way you want it is just awesome. And what I might do in the end is go back and even dye some of those beads. This one I actually tied in a little knot there at the center and hung it down on both sides. So this is something that could hang from a jar or a bottle. And it just looks so cute. But I'm going to go through and show you all the different ones that I made. There was one that was actually the shape of an acorn. I even forgot that they had the acorn as well. So they had the acorn, 2 different leaves, and the pumpkin. And like I say, I didn't get any of them with the glitter around them, but they did have some that had the glitter around the edges. But I thought all these came out so cute. They did have this heart one. I don't know if it was in the fall or if this one was actually out at Valentine's Day. But I picked up several of the heart ones as well, and I added the word love to it. And I've got the slub ribbon and the jute twine tied in little bows there. Here's the one with the little latte cup. So I did one with latte and one with coffee. I think I'm going to go ahead and start setting out my fall decor as well, because I'm totally loving some of this stuff and I'm just ready. Even though it's like 90 degrees out this week, I'm ready. So let me know if any of these are your favorite. I love them all. It's hard for me. I think that fall leaf was my favorite one. This one is actually using a Dollar Tree product. I made this one fairly short, but that little bless is a little mason jar that came off one of their wall decors. And I thought that was just too cute. I had to use it on something. And this one is tied at the middle as well to hang down, and I've got it on some syrup that you can add to your coffee as well. So this would be so cute on a coffee bar. And then this is the one that I made with the really pretty metal snowflake. This one's pretty long. So I hope you guys are taking care. I hope this gives you tons of ideas. Make sure you go to your Target dollar spot and look for some of these products. A lot of times, sometimes if they don't bring back the same thing they had the year before, it might be just slightly different. But I've been seeing a lot of things that are being brought back that sold real well the year before, especially at the Dollar Tree, at Michael's, and at the Target dollar spot. So be on the lookout for some of these items. And let me know if you make something like this or find that you are inspired by some of my creations. I would love to hear about it. Come visit me over on Facebook. My page over there is Crafting It Up in Creations. You can post pictures. We can interact. I'd love to see what you guys are making as well. I know I feel like I kind of flew through a lot of this and I was kind of here and there. Some of this I had started when I did the ornaments, and then I picked up with it afterwards to make more of the garland, and I decided to kind of separate those, so that's why the footage is kind of all wonky. But I wanted to show you all the different materials that I gathered, or different things that you could possibly use and to be on the lookout for, and I hope you guys like that. If you'd like these types of videos, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. As always, thanks so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. It warms my heart to read your comments and interact with you guys on here, and I absolutely love it. I hope you guys take care, and I hope you get a moment to craft it up.